Hey everyone, it's Niall at Learn to Trade the Market. Welcome to today's video. Want to point out a trade I made on the Aussie dollar overnight. Now yesterday's video was a euro dollar short on the 1 hour chart. I had a couple of emails, in fact I had 11 emails. A lot of people think that I just trade with the trend. Now that is true, but I like to do that on daily charts mainly. When you have intraday charts, you can have an exception to the rule where you have a strong horizontal support or resistance line, have that intraday price action signal occur. Yes, that is a valid trade setup if you're advanced and know what you're doing. For the beginners, I like to suggest trading with the current momentum. Now I'll give you an example of one of the proprietary trade setups that I use to trade the majors. That includes euro dollar, British pound, dollar Swiss, dollar CAD, euro yen, GBP JPY, that's the sterling yen, and quite a few others. The Aussie dollar here is it's actually a picture perfect setup of a breakout, stall, and continuation. Now when you start Forex trading, you need to be able to identify horizontal levels. Now if we were to just see that the market had a first peak here, the second peak through here, and on the third peak it's broken through this level. It's a short-term breakout, but we're not trading that, okay? We want to see a close above the level. Now this was the first close that confirmed the short-term trend was now positive. It had broken out of this choppy sideways pattern and was moving up. Now what do we do once we've seen that close? Well, we look for a price action signal, and this is what I teach new traders, is to look for something that is definable and can easily implement a risk-reward scenario. Now when I say risk-reward scenario, I'm talking about a setup that allows me to place a stop correctly and a target correctly. When we've got the existing momentum positive, like so, and we see a price action setup, which we had through here, and I'll explain that in a moment, we need to be able to make at least 2 times our risk. So if our stop loss here was say 80 points, if that was 80 points, we want to make 160 in profit at least. Now let's get on to the actual setup that got me into the long position overnight. If we just look at this daily chart, we can see we had the breakout and we had this nice inside bar. This is called the inside bar pattern. This outside bar here, that's called the mother candle. Now it's really a case of thinking about a mother candle and a baby candle. This is the baby candle in the middle. The setup in question is an inside bar breakout. Now once we have the trend in play, we want to see this signal, and then I look to buy on stop. So that's using a momentum order, a buy on stop order, to get long or buy the market. And that's really as simple as it is for the daily chart. Now this is not confusing it with intraday trading. This is a setup for the daily chart only. If we're long here at the 66.30 area and we place our stop loss below the low of the session at 65.50, that's around an 85 point stop. And if we were to just place a 2-to-1 target, we have reached the target through here quite easily. Now just to give an example, if we were to risk say $500, a risk reward of 2-to-1, that's a 2-to-1 risk reward. It's quite simple to work it out. That is $1,000 profit. And obviously I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence there, but some people don't quite understand when we talk in terms of pips. If we talk in terms of dollars, it's a little bit clearer. So to risk 85 pips, we would have the equivalent of a $500 exposure, depending on how many contracts or what dollar denomination of currency we're trading. And if we make 2 times that stop loss or risk amount, we're making $1,000. That's just a representation of how the trade panned out. Obviously I was trading quite a larger size than that, and really it's just a representation of what's capable with these types of setups. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the inside bar breakout pattern. Any questions, send me an email. I'd like to invite you to take the trading course and join the members forum. You can check that out at www.learntotradethemarket.com. See you in the next video. Take care.